Hello, everybody. Today I will be reacting, reviewing, analyzing, and ranting about the new Tony Iommi song, single, World Alone from his new solo record, From the Dark, which I'm so excited about. I got my Black Sabbath shirt on. I can't really see it, but yeah, very, very excited. Black Sabbath is my favorite band of all time. I'm serious. It is. So to get a Tony Iommi solo record, like the dude's 78 years old, you know? The fact that we're getting this is very, very awesome. I'm really excited for this because this is the closest thing we will ever get to new Black Sabbath. Because Tony Iommi is Black Sabbath, whatever you think about it. He is the genre, he is the band, he is heavy metal. So to get anything from him is very exciting. But just to go over some of the stats here, we got Carl Brazil as the drummer, Becky Baldwin from King Diamond Band, from Merciful Fate will be on the bass, and Jorn Landy on vocals, who has worked with Tony Iommi before on Heaven and Hell, where he sang a couple Dio songs. Well, they were all Dio, the Heaven and Hell band, which pretty much was Black Sabbath, but yeah, he filled in to sing as a tribute to Dio. He also did a few songs to celebrate Dio's legacy on a Dio tribute record. And he's amazing. He's a great singer, and he's perfect for this role. He does sound like Dio a little bit, so that's cool. But this is the first thing Tony Iommi has put out since 13. That's right, 13. And thankfully, Rick Rubin is nowhere near this thing. This is actually produced by Tony Iommi and Mike Exeter. But yeah, the record's going to be out on October 23rd on BMG Records, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the vinyl. But guess what? I have not heard the new song yet. I'm going to react to it right now. And after that, I'll give you a little review, I guess. But I also want to do a little rant because I listened to an interview this morning that Tony Iommi did that was just horrendous, like one of the worst interviews I've heard, and it was about this record. And he did reveal some things in it that I think are cool that I'll touch on, but we'll go over all of that. Let's listen to the song first, but I'm not going to watch the music video because it's always distracting. I'm done with that. The last time I did that was for the Megadeth one, and the whole time I'm just looking at the screen being like, what is happening? So I just want to sit in the music. It's Tony Iommi. All right, here we go. This is the new song, World Alone. Let's jump into it. The riff is already incredible. It's Tony Iommi. What do you expect? Jump right into a solo. So good. Such a great lead player, dude. All right, so Jorn sounds incredible. I'm getting real Dehumanizer vibes on this so far. Yeah, Jorn really works on this. I know he co-wrote the record with Iommi, so that's cool. Back into that riff. So good. Again, this could easily have been on Dehumanizer. And he definitely sounds like Dio. He has his own thing going, but I hear a little Dio in there for sure. Production is pretty good. It's a little modern, I think, for my taste. But it has that old school feel to it that I really like. Great melodies, too, from Jorn. Another just incredible solo. Just the best, folks, right here. If the rest of the album is this good, like, that's all I need to know. This is already great. That riff is amazing. Well, that easily convinced me for a pre-order. That was awesome. Again, I'm a bit of a fanboy when it comes to this stuff, so of course I'm just going to obsess over all of it. But yeah, man, the lead playing was great. Jorn sounded awesome. Band was really tight. Great riff. Song structure was awesome, too. Like, I never felt like the riff overstayed its welcome. It always came in at the right moments. There was plenty of soloing on it. It was a good run time, too. It was just great. If the whole record is this quality, I think we're in for a treat, folks. I think we're in for a really awesome solo record from Tony Iommi, which comes out in October, very soon. A couple months. So, okay. I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10. But I'll save that for the review. So I'll do a whole review of the record when it comes out. So, hey, stick around for that. If you're listening to this on Spotify or streaming, I unfortunately couldn't include the reaction. So go on YouTube to check the reaction out. But okay, now to just talk about the future of Tony Iommi and co. And to go on a bit of a rant here, all right? So I watched just a horrendous interview this morning, like just awful, just so bad. Maybe a couple of you have caught it. It's so terrible. It was plagued with terrible audio issues, and the interviewer I just couldn't stand. So this was the big press announcement interview that coincided with the release of the new single and announcement of the rest of the record. So this guy comes out, and I guess he's famous for doing all these interviews because he kept talking about it, which, to go on a little tangent, I cannot stand that when interviewers do that, where it's like they'll just talk about themselves. I'm so good. Like, it's like, dude, this is Tony Iommi. This isn't like some dude you're shooting the shit with. This is Tony Iommi's potentially final record. This is the next thing he's putting out after 13. This is a massive event. This is the dude who invented heavy metal. And we're just going to shoot the shit. one of the first questions was, "Oh, are you gonna wear a top hat now? Are you gonna be like Slash?" It's like, shut up. I don't give a shit. But apparently this has been in the works for 2 years. I found that out in the interview, which was cool. And yeah, so Ozzy passed while this was in production. It makes me think, I wonder if they're going to do any kind of tribute to him in this album, depending on how finished it was, if that ever became a thought. Maybe a lot of these songs lyrically were already mapped out by then, but yeah, so, okay, this was the big thing I was thinking about. And the interviewer asked it. I'll give him that. But it's like, I don't know. He just glossed over it so quick. There was never any kind of he never let Tony Iommi talk, which I'm not sure how many people, who are listening, watching have interviewed someone. But the whole point is to have the person talk, is to learn things, This isn't some kind of shoot the shit podcast. There was one point, and I'm sorry I'm going on a rant on this, where the interviewer started doing crowd work. Tony Iommi's sitting right next to him, and he starts talking to the audience. He starts joking around with the audience. It's like, dude, this isn't a bar show. This isn't a stand-up comedy bar show. You're sitting right next to Tony fucking Iommi, and we're just shooting the shit. We're talking about the time you interviewed Keith Richards. You're telling a story about you interviewing Ozzy. It's like, dude, I don't care at all. Who cares? It's Tony Iommi. I have so many questions. Let him talk. It's so rare we get a Tony Iommi interview. It's like, I just want to hear this dude talk. Just shut up. Just shut up. But he asked Tony Iommi, he goes, hey, you think there could be any live shows? You think you might perform any of this material live? And it was glossed over right away. He started talking about whatever bullshit, but Tony Iommi thought about it and he said, you never know. Who knows? Could happen. So I think maybe they're going to wait and see what the fan reception is, see how popular this release gets. And maybe he might do a few shows. Maybe. If he's anywhere in the States, I'm seeing him. Anywhere in the States, I'm seeing him. That's it. I am seeing Tony Iommi if he performs. The dude is 78. The fact that we're getting a record from him is incredible. It's amazing. He was born in the 40s. He invented a genre. And the fact that he's putting out a record in 2026 is just great, especially at the quality that we just heard, which was really good. I really did like that song. I saw a couple people say in the comments on social media that's it's an average song. No, I like the riff. I really like the riff. The soloing was just it's on that Tony Iommi standard, Just so good, man. But I really hope that we get something live. Maybe just do 3 shows. I know he's getting up there. He's done so many tours in his life. I get the feeling that it's let's just put this record out. And then I just kind of want to get all cozy in my studio and remix Born Again and whatever other, put out some future box sets. I don't think we've gotten, have we gotten, yeah, we've gotten a Heaven. No, we got a Live Evil box set. I'm not sure if we've gotten a Heaven and Hell box set. It's hard to keep track. There's so many Sabbath records. There's so many box sets, but yeah, would love to see a Never Say Die box set. And yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to put this out and then he's just going to do a ton of remixes like he did with the Heaven and Hell stuff, which is very, fitting since he just put that out. And I guess maybe he was working on it while he was doing the solo record From the Dark. This man's busy. He's doing so much stuff. And I love to see it. I really do. But okay, let's go over some of the specifics here on this record. Okay. So the track list is 8 songs, which are Over the Violent Sun, Black Times, World Alone, which you just heard, Beyond the Dead, Stormwatcher, Deathwake, Return of the Arbalist, and Legacy. But if you get the deluxe CD bonus thing, you know, the deluxe CD set, you get Sent to Dark and Defiled, which is extended. All right, so there's going to be a bunch of formats. We live in the age of consumerism and vinyl variants and all that. So, okay. From the Dark will be available in several deluxe vinyl and CD formats. And the vinyl double LP edition will be manufactured in 4 colors. Cut at 45 RPM on double vinyl for optimum dynamic range, which is cool. Okay, so we get double black vinyl with dice cut gatefold sleeve. These are all the variants. Double monkey red and black marble vinyl, double new boy white and black marble vinyl, and then double eyeglass transparent blue vinyl. So I will be getting probably the red one. And then you get the deluxe CD, media book edition, the Amazon exclusive CD, digi-sleeve, the CD digi-sleeve with the 12-page booklet and the digital. It's like, it's really annoying, honestly, when releases, it's like so split up because there's all these different versions that have all these exclusive things on it. I just wish there was like one I can get that just has everything, you know. That was a problem I had with a band recently where it's like there's several bonus tracks, but they're scattered through like several different variants. But anyway, I'll be getting the CD, the deluxe CD, and the vinyl. But very, very exciting. And I'm excited to check this out. It's coming out October 23rd on BMG Records. Great lineup, great song. Can't wait to listen to the rest of the record. Make sure you like and subscribe because we will do a full, in-depth review on the album when it comes out on October 3rd. Let me know in the comments if you like the new track and if you're excited for the new album From the Dark, because you know I am. I'm Brandon Battick, and this has been Disturbing the Priest.
It's death! I've just seen death!